Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Hi, hello, my name is Mia and welcome to Child of Luna Tarot channel. So today we are going to be talking about and looking into what is going on in your connection, whether that is a romantic, family, co-workers, friends, or just in general. Remember that this is a general reading. It's not necessarily connected to you, it's connected to the overall energies of the people that are most likely going to be choosing one of these groups. So with that being said, grab what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's probably for another person. So over here we have three groups. We have the butterfly as the group number 1, we have the lamb as the group number 2, and we have the fire ant as group number 3. So please use your intuition as to which animal identifies with you or calls out your name, and let's see what is going on in your connection, your perspective, their perspective, and kind of like how they overall feel, and also an advice from the universe, from your guides, and so on and so forth. So again, butterfly group number 1, lamb group number 2, fire ant group number 3. Whenever you're ready, the timestamps will be down in the description, and I will see you in your reading. Hello group number 1, if you chose the butterfly, this is your group. So the butterfly is a creature of the sky, right? And it's an air element. It moves quickly and decisively. They are known to see more than others, and this can lead to powerful and discerning qualities. Air creatures love movement and mobility, but the speed at which they move often leaves them ungrounded. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the earth, this actually usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Okay, so I feel like this is about a person or even a relationship that is just kind of like going into undergoing a great change or transformation. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is with you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. Okay, so when in balance, this person or you may be very cheerful and graceful, and when out of balance, you or this person could be fragile or frustrated. And to bring things into balance, do a daily routine. Okay, so it seems like your connection with this person that you thought about is going through some sort of transformation right now. Perhaps you're in no contact, perhaps you are, but things are very finicky, very ungrounded, or just kind of like you're not sure where they're going, because it just seems like the energy is weird, you know? It just seems like the energy is weird. You don't know what to make out of it. You don't know what to make out of this. It's just very, what the fuck? So we have unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So it seems like there is indeed love in this connection, you know. Oh, there we go. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay, we're gonna be, oh, we have twin flame energy in here though. Oh, okay. Okay, we have twin flame energy in here. Sorry, there we go. It moved a little bit. Sorry about that. So we definitely have some kind of twin flame energy. It's all about balance, union, and complementing each other. I do sense some kind of mirroring as well. You're not. It seems like this person is still very interested in talking to you. I don't feel like this relationship is over or anything like that. I feel like there are some things that you need to realize to grow and transform your life, to kind of just like see what kind of patterns are you making, what kind of habits are you still integrating in your life that are no longer serving you. I feel like you guys are mirroring one another, and you need to identify that mirror so you can stop it. Okay, so we're gonna be using my handy dandy, very worn out and used Wild and Note tarot deck. It is my absolute favorite deck. I've had this for like 2.5 years. It is my shadow deck, so we're going to be looking at the shadow, okay? And also the light aspects. Okay, so what is going on? What is going on in pile number 1's connection with this person? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. It seems like you guys are being stubborn with one another, and I feel like you may believe that things are going to get worse, or things are just kind of like how it's kind of like you haven't had, it's not the first time that you've had this experience and you wanted to stop it, but you're just thinking about the worst at this moment. You're being stubborn, like the universe is trying to teach you something here. What kind of pattern is undergoing in this? This happened before. This happened before. What is the cycle? What's happening? You know, the universe is asking you to stop this pattern. Again, the world. Okay, what is the pattern? What keeps on happening in your connections? What's the overall issue? Okay, the Hierophant. It's like this is a very important life lesson for you, so you can stop this and stop suffering. I feel like you're suffering. Oh, okay. I feel like this is no longer this is no longer about the person. This is like a wake-up call. I feel like Son of Wands reversed. So what is the pattern in here, right? Childhood, the Mother of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Judgment. Again, Judgment is a card of self-evaluation. Like, what is happening? This is looking at all of these things that are happening around you, and just kind of like, okay, seeing it with different eyes, seeing it from an objective perspective, perhaps journaling it out, going outside and journaling it out, like breaking it down into different stages. Like, when you met this person, what was happening in your life? How did you feel first? What happened to break that barrier, or what happened to make you start feeling this way? And just kind of like being compassionate about it, I would say, or not be hard on yourself for what you did or for what this person did. Is seeing it from an objective and compassionate way, so you can learn. It's not about pointing fingers, it's about learning from the pattern, okay? And I feel like it has something to do with your childhood, that you did go through in your childhood, but perhaps you don't have the same perspective right now because you perhaps don't remember, or you have a twisted kind of perspective about it because your parents said it was this thing, but in reality it wasn't. This may be very specific for some of you, but it has been happening. Okay, it has been happening because the 6 of Cups is also a card of memories, and a card of roots. So perhaps it has more to unpack. It's not just this that you feel it's real, it's this in your subconscious. It's more complex than this. Okay, so you need to actually reflect on it. All right, so let's actually see what this person is feeling, or how is this person feeling. Okay, so this was kind of like the message that I wanted to come in. I'm not going to stop Spirit from delivering its message. I'm a vessel. All right, here we go. Alright, so what's going on? So we looked at what's going on already. How is this person feeling? How is this person feeling? The Devil. They feel very restrained. What are they restrained about? Nine of Cups. They're very restrained about their own happiness. It seems like they don't know what makes them happy. Judgment again. It seems like they don't know what makes them happy or what fulfills their cup. It's kind of like they have an attachment style that isn't healthy as well, and it makes you nervous. I feel like this attachment style that they have makes you nervous because you don't want people to depend on you. And they're feeling like they're trying to uncover this with Judgment. Again, the Six of Cups. They're trying to uncover this. What makes them happy? How can they become independent? Or how can they search for their own happiness? And Judgment is here to just kind of like, it's like the breaking free of the chains, you know what I mean? But they're still bound to their own beliefs. They're still bound to their attachment style. They're still bound by what they believe in. I can't really describe the feeling that I'm getting, but it's just very they feel very stuck. They feel very stuck. And in the Four of Swords, for me, it's kind of like it's a card of rest, but being in reverse, their heart really want to do something, but their mind want to rest, and they're resisting it for some reason. Like they're not allowing time to unfold. I feel like they may be rushing into something, conclusions. They may be rushing into you. They may be rushing into something with you because they feel safe with you. But this is creating some kind of anxiety. I feel like they have an anxious attachment style, where when they feel comfortable with somebody, they're anxious to just talk to this person. But because their energy is so anxious, it makes the other person anxious. In this case, it makes you anxious. It's this mirror, you know. And I feel like that's what's happening. Okay, what else are they feeling? The Three of Cups. See, they feel accepted by you. They feel amazing with you. They feel like they've known you for quite a while, or for years, or for lifetimes even. They feel really connected to you. They feel like you're a great friend. They feel accepted, you know, and this is triggering their own their attachment style, which Judgment is here. Hey, look at yourself. What is happening here? You know what I mean? It's not, I don't feel like it's about you. I don't feel like this energy is about you. Justice, okay? I feel like this is them projecting onto you. I feel like you've done a lot of the hard work, and you've gone through a lot of hardships with Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're Gucci, but this person hasn't. And I feel like, again, it's not you, it's not your fault, but you're triggering this attachment style that they need to look into. I feel like you trigger a lot of healing in people that perhaps they're not ready to look at, or they don't want to look at, in order to create healthier relationships with others. Strength. Yeah, you're just this kind of like this gorgeous, majestic person. very admirable. You carry your wounds just like scar paint, you know. You've done a lot of shadow work, and they get inspired by you, but also they get very triggered by you, you know. And this triggers them to look into their own stuff, their own shiz, you know what I mean? So what else are they feeling? What else are they feeling? What's going on? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Like, this is meant to teach them something, like I've been telling you guys. And this is meant to lift their worries, their anxieties, their doubts, their fears. But because they're not putting in the work, because they're not, you know, doing this or projecting onto you, and thus making their own insecurities, their own issues, their own shadows worse. Because the Nine of Swords reversed, it's kind of like it's make it or break it for me. It's saying, like, if you don't allow yourself to have this breakthrough, your anxieties are going to get worse, and you're just going to get deeper down into that sort of dark hole. And this is a sign for me that this person is also resisting this sort of transformation, because Judgment is a card of transformation, inner transformation. But you need to be willing to look into your deepest, darkest holes in order to do that. You're going to be facing your fears, you're going to be afraid, but it is very healing, and it is very rewarding. But I feel like your person is not willing to do that because they're bound by their own mind. I feel like they're bound by their own fears. Okay, what else is going on? Ooh. I saw the Four of Pentacles reversed. I feel like it got reversed. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, Four of Pentacles reversed. See? They're resisting. They are indeed resisting. Okay. So what else are they feeling? Oh shit. Okay, those were a lot. Where else are they feeling? We have paradise, happiness, expansion. Like oh my god. Like they do. It's not like they don't care about you. They do care about you. You bring them a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. They do have a lot of fun with you, I feel like, as well. You enjoy one another. It's not like you're a bad person because you trigger something in them, you know what I mean? You just bring out what's meant for them to see, you know what I mean? We also have Cupid's arrow, which talks about, for me, it's hesitation in this case. We also have soulmates. I feel like you do have a soul connection with this person. Okay, we do have a partnership or an agreement. I feel like this is indeed a soul contract. And also making healthy choices, like I've been saying, like healthy choices, healthy boundaries, healthy relationships. But they need to stop resisting again. In love and in life, you know, for them to be happier, they need to stop resisting this change and this kind of like evolution, you know. But they're so bound by their fears that they're making it worse. And your connection is definitely, I wouldn't say suffering, but it is definitely reflecting a lot on what needs to be done on their part, you know what I mean? And consequently, you are also in the middle of this, so you're feeling it. And this is not about you. I feel like this is not about what you did wrong, or if you did something wrong, because I feel like you haven't. I feel like you've been in your own lane. I feel like you've healed a lot, you've learned a lot from your past mistakes and from, you know, other people's doings on you and what you've been through, you know what I mean? Like, you're in this cocoon, you've healed, you know what I mean? And I feel like this is about them. This is like a soul contract for them, not necessarily for you or to you or because of you. I mean, it could be because of you, because you're the one teaching them this, but yeah, it seems like, you know, it's hard. All right, let's look into the light, because my Wild Unknown Tarot is very shadowy. Very, very shadowy. Let's look into the light. By the way, by the time I'm recording this, happy summer solstice and happy winter solstice. All right, let's go. What are the light aspects? What is going on? How is this person feeling? Jesus, my cards fly every time I want to do a reading. The light aspects, we have Knight of Swords. This person definitely wants to talk to you. Right now you may be on some sort of separation, or things may be a little awkward. I feel like with the Three of Swords, communication is very hard. They may be misunderstandings, or you may be choosing yourself, for instance, or it's just kind of like, it's very good when things are good, but it's very bad when things are bad, and you feel like this major disconnection. And there's a lot of miscommunication, like your feelings or their feelings talk louder than reason. But I feel like this person really still wants to talk to you more. They're waiting for a message, or they're waiting for the right opportunity to message you with the Knight of Pentacles. But they definitely want to still speak to you. They want to kind of like be there for you. They want to speak to you. They want to, you know, just be around. Again, Four of Pentacles reversed once again. They really want to share what they're going through. What's stopping them with, okay. But what's stopping them is this fear of, I'm hearing like rejection, because they may have said some things to you or done some things to you that made you question their loyalty or their integrity. It's kind of like, oh my god, so many court cards. They find you very passionate. It's kind of like, it's either make it or break it. You're either in or either out. You're no in between. You know what I mean? But there is still this Knight energy while you're this Queen energy. And King energy, you know what I mean? Like, you question their integrity, you question their loyalty, you question their actions, you know what I mean? Like, you want something that is stable, you know what I mean? You want something that is stable, you want something that is just worth pursuing. I feel like with the Ace of Wands, like, it's not just about this passion. Like, they feel this passion, this burning passion, they feel this attraction towards you. Like, you know, it's not just about this that you're interested. Like, you want something that is worth fighting for. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they messaged you soon. For some of you, of course, this is very general, but I feel like some of you will get a message or something like that, because, or something will tell you something about them. I feel like for some of you, you may not be speaking, or you may have blocked one another with the Two of Swords. This is like blocked communication, basically. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys blocked one another, or you just stopped speaking even if you didn't block them. but I feel like some of you will get a message soon, really, really soon about them. Okay, what else? What else are they feeling? They feel like you're moving on, and that is making them worried. They're questioning their worth. They're questioning, like, what is wrong with me? Why can I not see this? They definitely have this kind of, I feel like they're not aware that the universe is trying to teach them something. Therefore, this kind of victim mentality. But I feel like with the Five of Swords, they want to make amends with you. They want to make things right. With the Emperor, they want to take accountability. They definitely want to take accountability and take control of their own narrative. I feel like they want to reflect on things. They want to, like, I'm hearing show you that they're worthy of being in your energy. But again, with the Hangman reverse, they're still resisting. So they kind of have to stop resisting and do the work. You know, I feel like this is not your responsibility to, you're not responsible for somebody else's growth. You're not responsible for somebody else's shadow work or evolution or transcendence. You're not responsible for any of that. And please don't make yourself feel guilty because of this, because you're not. You're definitely not responsible or guilt or to blame for this. You need to be the one to just tackle things down. And if you feel the need to walk away for a while because of this, because you just can't deal with it, or for some reason, because it is triggering something within you, or you're kind of like getting hurt again by something that you've already healed, then just go for it. Choose yourself. You're not responsible for healing somebody else. Nine of Pentacles. Like, you've done so much work. You are ready to just kind of like be in your abundance, be in your own lane, you know what I mean? Relish in that. Do not go back to a pain that you've gone through and healed, that it's just so hard for you as well to heal, okay? Make sure that you're choosing yourself, you're choosing your lane, you're choosing your boundaries, you're choosing your own abundance. If you feel the need to not unblock this person, or to block this person and not have any sort of communication, if you feel the need to pull away basically from their energy, healthy choices also apply to you, okay? Like, you can still care for somebody while being away, while pulling away from them. I feel like they're also getting very dependent on your healing energy. They want to be around you because it heals them on a very subconscious level. But that also, you know this, but you also want your own energy to heal, to be, because it also replenishes you. So if you feel the need to pull away for a while, to just be with your friends, to just have fun, and to just kind of like disconnect mentally, energetically, emotionally, from this person's energy and from this connection overall, just then be my guest. So I feel like this is all I have for you. Let's take a look at what kind of guidance, aside from what I just said, the universe has for you. We're going to be pulling from the Starseed Oracle. So we have 3 cards. We have Earthed, learning how to be human in a world but not of it. The Blue Flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, and then Star Ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And I feel very, very called to in this case for you to read Earthed, because I feel like it has a very big message for you. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize there are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth than their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So, again, and if you want to kind of like journal it out. I feel like most of you do journaling, and if you tend to ask yourself questions or something like that, here's a question for you. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Okay, so this is kind of like something for you to journal about. I feel like, again, the majority of you do journaling and you like this prompt questions. And I feel like this is what kind of like you need to do at this point. It's just kind of like being in the world, having fun, being with your friends, making friends, having fun, being with yourself, grounded, read a book, go outside, being the sun. I don't know, all of these things that, just make you feel like a human being and not just a soul. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Thank you so much, group number 1, for watching. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you as well. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos like this. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye. Hello, group number 2, if you chose the lamb. This is your pile. Okay, so let's talk about the element that is on the card. It is the earth element, and they are creatures of the field and the forest. It's the suit of survival and instinct. The earth creatures represent our relationships with fears and habits. In general, the creatures of this suit are grounded, dependable, and supportive. However, since they are so drawn to routine, they often become stuck in their ways. Okay, this means practical concerns, money, home, work, and family are at the forefront of their mind, not leaving room for much else. Movement and exercise is especially helpful to counter the stagnation or stuckness that can accompany excess earth element. Now, the lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. So when this energy is in balance, we have knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, we have quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring this into balance, meditation and listening may be very helpful. Okay, so this could be like what this person feels about you. This could be kind of like the overall energy. It seems like yeah, it seems like there's an important message that they want to tell you, or that you have an important message. Let's see how they're currently feeling about you for a second here. I'm not sure if you guys are liking the shuffling on stream, or if you guys are preferring like if I have the cards already laid out, but until the contrary, I'll shuffle on camera, sorry. All right, so how is pile number 2's person feeling currently? Oh my God, I swear to God. Ugh. Okay, so we have not enough. They definitely feel like they're not enough for you, and I feel like this is rooted in fear. Definitely rooted in fear, just like the earth element when it's in excess. Okay, they may be feeling very frustrated, or they may be lacking this confidence, or it could be just kind of like self-sabotage, or their fear of feeling jealousy or identifying jealousy that may trigger the feeling of being not enough. But again, it's this duality again. Pile number 1 also had twin flame energy. Okay, all right, so let's see how are they feeling. Give me 2 more, please. Okay, there we go. We have I like you. Okay, they definitely like you a lot. They definitely have fun with you. They like flirting with you. They want to go on dates. They want to go out. Like, oh God. The chaser. Yeah, I feel like they have a codependency and cycles. And I feel like this is a cycle for sure. Like they feel like they're not enough for you. Therefore, they chase and try to prove themselves. They definitely afraid that you can abandon them. And this is a cycle. This is a cycle for them, for sure. Okay, one more. One more, please. Addiction, codependency, obsession, possession, controlling. Like they may be very restraining when it comes to you. They may have an obsession over you. Okay. Alright, so what's the shadow aspects of what's going on? Ooh, we have Mother of Cups, and I'm not sure if this is reversed or not. It flew out. Okay. Okay. Reverse. Okay. What's going on? What's the shadow aspects? Okay. So with the Mother of Cups, oh my God, I absolutely hate when they fly like this. God damn. It triggers me so much. Like, I want you to follow my table, please. I know it's not that big, but please follow my table. I don't want to be chasing a card, okay? Alright. What else is going on? What's the shadow aspects of what they're feeling? What's the shadow aspects of what they're feeling? 3 of Swords, okay. What's the shadow aspects of what they're feeling? Okay, so for what I'm able to tell what is going on, the shadow aspects of what is going on is that they feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder, or that they're being cold, and for some reason they feel like they're not doing enough, or they're not, sorry, I'm moving the table. They feel like they're not good enough. They feel like what I'm sensing basically is that they're asking for way more than what you are willing to give. And this is a boundary of yours. I feel like they don't have a very good concept of what a boundary is. And because they know that you're gonna be just fine without them, you know? You're gonna be just fine, you're successful, you're okay, like if this person, I'm gonna be very mean with my words, but there's no other way to explain this. If this person got out of your life, you would be just fucking fine. You wouldn't be, perhaps you would be bothered, you know, because you perhaps care about this person, but you wouldn't chase them. You would be just fine, that's what I mean. And because they know this, they feel like they're not enough for people to chase them. They want to be chased, and they feel like because of this, they may feel like you don't care, or that you give them the cold shoulder whenever they have this sort of victim mindset, and they chase you. Whenever they show this fear of abandonment, you just don't fall into their play because you know that this is an issue for them. You're just not, okay, this is my boundary, I'm not gonna fall into your play. And they may feel like, this person doesn't care about me. You know, this may be a very manipulative kind of behavior because they want people to chase them too. Yeah. They want to have that sort of control, that sort of possession. Yeah, this definitely is very kind of shadowy, manipulative. They may not even be aware that this is a manipulative behavior, you know what I mean? I feel like this is very unconscious. We're looking at the shadow aspects. And I feel like this is the root, or could be kind of like a branch that leads to the root of the problem. But again, I feel like this person in specific is not listening to this video. So, they're not able to look into this themselves, so I'm just saying, you know, so you're aware of this if you want to help them or whatever. But so let's look into the shadow of what they're feeling. Again, their own thoughts are hurting them. Their own thoughts, what they say to themselves, and their own actions. It seems like it hurts them. There's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore, you know. I feel like their thoughts are very dark. I feel like their thoughts are very dark because they want to have that control, you know what I mean? They're obsessed. Yeah. I'm sorry about this noise if you're able to hear it. I have a bunch of birds. It's not like they're inside my house, but they're outside. I live in an area where there's a lot of birds around, so if you hear any beep, 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 okay, it's a bird. But yeah, I feel like the shadow aspect of what they're feeling is that they want to be in control of everything. They want to be in control. And because you don't allow that, they feel like they're not enough. Okay, so this got a little darker than what I would thought. This got a little darker than I would thought, but I feel like the message is here. Okay, so what is the light aspects of what they're feeling? What is the light aspects of what they're feeling? Oh. We have the Hierophant reversed. The light aspects of what they're feeling. I feel like you're giving them a very different experience from what they have been experiencing in their lifetime, if that makes sense. Like, this is a very one-of-a-kind experience. I feel like other people that have been with them, did give them the ability to be in control, and they feel like they've missed something, like what was the key action that I could have control. And I feel, and the light aspects of what they're feeling is that they can't lose you, basically. They can't lose you, they can't be without you, they can't be away from your energy. The King of Cups, like they're way too emotionally attached to you or attached to this situation. Okay. All right. Then we have Princess of Swords and Judgment. I swear to God. Swear to God. Pile number 1 had Judgment. Pile number 2 has Judgment. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles, once again. They're definitely very protective, and I feel like they do have some jealousy issues. They definitely want to be in control, and they definitely want to keep you for themselves. They want to keep you for themselves. They don't want anybody else to touch you. They don't want anybody else to be around you, or I'm hearing like not even speak to you. It's an extreme. It goes to the extremes, guys. I would be very careful. Like with the Seven of Pentacles, I would be very careful so you don't fall into this play, because this person can be very manipulative. But I feel like with the Six of Wands, this person, for some of you, they, sorry. Okay. For the majority of you, you're gonna be successful. You're gonna come out of this okay, somewhat. I feel like they're not gonna get the best of you, or they're not gonna get the best out of this experience, I would say, from their perspective, of course, because the best out of this experience is the control, because they're afraid that you're just gonna go away. They're very jealous, they sabotage, they lack a lot of confidence, they feel like they're not enough, and because of that, they feel like if they keep you for themselves, they may feel enough. This is like just a cycle, okay? It's a cycle. But for a lot of you, you're gonna get out of this. They're gonna get sad and disappointed and yada yada, because they definitely feel like it's a one-of-a-kind experience. They haven't had this experience yet, where a person knows their land, where a person doesn't allow them to play around or something like that. And they definitely, in order to be fulfilled in this connection, they need to be in control. But don't give them this control. It's a very manipulative kind of behavior and pattern. I feel like you'll end up walking away from this. As much as you would like to be around, you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? I feel like you're gonna just go away. But for some of you, what I'm feeling is a very, very dark energy where, and it's not an entity, it's just overall energy, okay? Just to make that clear. It's basically where you just end up caving in, and they end up having control over what you feel, what you say, manipulating your feelings to kind of like piece them up, or to piece their own feelings, you know what I mean, to validate their own feelings by manipulating yours. And it's just kind of like, it's very dark. So do please be careful with this person, because although they may show you like a very friendly personality, and you may show that you care because you understand where this feeling of not being enough comes from, and although you may want to help them, they don't want to be helped. Okay, just let me put this out there. They don't want to be helped. They just want to have control over you because of that fear. That's how it makes them feel comfortable. So even though this was kind of like the light aspect, it turned into a very dark aspect because it's linked. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle instead of the Starseed, because I feel like there's a card in here that if it pops out, I'm gonna freak out. Just so you know, there's a card here called Shark or something like that, Swim Away. If this card pops out, I'm gonna scream. Okay, so what is the advice for group number 2? What is the advice for group number 2? Okay. I saw these mermaids. I saw these mermaids, and I was gonna like, are you fucking kidding me? Because the card looks just like that. Where is it? It looks just like this. So I was just gonna like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. So unfortunately, it's not it, but. Alright, so we have Spaceship, Don't Be Afraid to Sing. I don't know where the other one went, but we're just gonna roll with it. I feel like I put it back in the deck, but I don't remember which one it was. So we're gonna just stick with the one, with this one. So number 43, it's also number 7. Okay, and it says, you've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky, so don't forget to sing whenever. So this is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment down below how this resonated with you, and if you want to share, of course, your experience, that would be really fun. Don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up as well, and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and if you want to keep on watching more videos like this. And yeah, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Fire Ant, this is the group for you. So the Fire Ant is a creature of the desert and grasslands. It also is the element of fire. Okay, the creatures of the fire element lead us towards change. They represent the ego and challenge us to become our best selves. Although these cards appear more frequently when conflict or discomfort is present, the heat they emit is the elixir of our transformation. Okay? Okay, when all else fails, remember fire is the only thing that transforms darkness into light. Okay, so, and about the Fire Ant is all about aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. This energy flares up within us without us noticing, sorry. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So when in balance, it's all about thoughtfulness and discipline. When out of balance is all about arguments, excess heat, and gossiping. And to bring this into balance, it's about solo time and walks at night. Okay, so it seems like there's some heat going on in this connection. I feel like you guys perhaps have been arguing, or you could be not in contact because of something. There's definitely some kind of heat going on. I feel like your person is definitely mad at you, or you're mad at them, or you're mad at one another, really. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's just you or it's just this person. So let's see how your person is feeling right now about your connection, about you. There is indeed some heat. I'm getting hotter and hotter by the time. Every time I shuffle, okay. So the Runner, Sword and Rose, Fate came out as well. What else are they feeling? Healthy choices, Butterfly. What else are they feeling? And Boat. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have Passion. Okay, so what are they feeling? They definitely feel heated by something, and they're running away from it. They're running away from whoa, it just got so dark in here. What the fuck? So let's start with this side. We have the Sword and the Rose, which talk about revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I'm going to try my best to not project my own experiences into this reading, because I'm myself I'm in this fire energy, okay? I'm definitely in this fire energy, and it's making me channel a situation that I don't want to read into. So I'm going to try my hardest to step away from my own shit, okay? So what this person is feeling about this connection is that it is a very honorable connection. Like, they feel protected, they feel powerful in your energy, They feel like they can provide you clarity. They can provide you the truth. They reveal a lot of things about yourself. They also feel like they're making healthy choices in love and life. They're prioritizing self-love, self-care, and all about being happier. And they believe that they're going to be receiving what they need. They're possibly even moving on while still being in this fire ant energy. But I also feel like one of the shadow aspects is that they didn't get the closure that they wanted, but they know that they don't deserve. It's not like deserve, but they don't need to charge you with disclosure. Like, they don't need to know why or how or what the fuck went on, you know what I mean? They're moving on even without that closure, and that's what makes them powerful while still being in this fire ant energy. Okay, what they're feeling right now is that they don't want to deal with it with the Runner. Like, they don't want to deal with you or the situation. Like, they're definitely listening to this fire ant energy, because the Runner is going towards the fire ant energy. Like, I don't want to deal with this. Fuck off, you know what I mean? And they also feel they've also met someone new. Okay, not necessarily dating or something like that, but perhaps they're spending more time with other people or with another person while, you know, trying to avoid you. I feel like they're trying to avoid you. And the butterfly energy is also, they're healing their inner child, they're growing. I feel like they are doing their shadow work. And I feel like the relationship is evolving to the next phase. But I feel like this relationship is not about you and them. It's about them with themselves. Okay, so let's look at the shadow aspects of how they're feeling about you and this connection. How are they feeling about you? How is this person feeling about them? Okay, we have Mother of Wands. How is this person feeling about them? Mother of Swords, Ten of Swords. We have the Magician as well. And I'm hearing Alchemy. The Lovers. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Alright, so the shadow aspects of this. There ain't much shadow aspects because I feel like this person has been doing the work, so they already know. The shadow aspects of how they're feeling is basically that although deep down they care, deep down they care about your well-being, they care about what's going on with you, they kind of like wonder about you. They're very, very set on their boundaries. They're very, very set on their words. Like, you cross this line, I'm not gonna run towards you. I'm not gonna give you another chance. I'm not gonna be there. I'm just gonna watch. And it hurts them to just kind of like be in this sort of space because they actually like you. They actually care about you. And being in this sort of energy and also being in the fire ant energy, like, this makes them mad. This makes them angry almost. Like, I just want to punch their face and make them see what they're doing. You know what I mean? And because of this anger, because of this frustration, because they also have this caring side of them, I'm hearing alchemy. They're transforming that into their own harmony. They're transforming the pain into something that makes them feel good, that makes them want to live, that makes them alive, that makes them be happy, that makes them want to fly and be in like happier individuals. Like, they're actually showing you that they're fine. They're fine without you. They're fine without your presence. They're fine without you talking to them. Like, they're fine without them, without you in this case. And actually, I feel like this gave them power to transform this fire into something productive. Transform this fire into passion, into, like, I'm hearing channel, I'm seeing like this, I'm seeing like fire, and then it goes like this into water or air or fire even, or ice. Like, it's just like alchemy. They're transforming something that they're feeling into something that they want to create. Like, whatever it needs to be. Like, it's this, it goes into a tube and it's alchemy, you know what I mean? It's potions, I would say, you know. And that's like the fire, the shadow aspect. It's just this shadow work that is happening right now with them into this glorious, magnificent thing. And also the shadow of the shadow is the Eight of Cups. It's not like they're having troubles leaving this behind. But the bottom line is they left to see what's beyond the mountain. Like, this is not working out for me. I've tried to mend this. I've tried to kind of like fix the broken cups, but you can't fulfill a broken cup. You can't fulfill trust. You can't fulfill, it's just kind of like it's pointless. And I want to go beyond this. I want to go beyond this point in life. I want to go beyond this broken pieces that are just in front of me that I can't fix. Why would I be trying to fix something that has been broken and it's unfixable? You know, like, I'm not trying to fix you. I'm not trying to fix what I'm feeling. I'm not trying to fix my experience. I just want something else. So they left. And what was on the other side of the mountain was definitely the alchemy that I'm talking about. This, like, I feel like this anger makes them so fired up that they're starting doing things and making healthier choices. Like, this anger is motivating them to make healthier choices in love and in life. And I also feel like because they met someone else or they're talking to somebody else, I feel like because of this anger, this passion that they feel, like this determination is helping them establish those boundaries that they needed to have with you in order to evolve their relationships. And this is fucking amazing. This is amazing. You know. All right. So I feel like for the majority of you, this is what applies, but for very, very few of you, this is you, okay? This is you. But for the majority of you that are watching, this is them, okay? We all make mistakes. I'm not here to judge. So what the light aspects of what they're feeling about you or about the situation. What are the light aspects? Okay, we have the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the light aspects. Okay. So one of the light aspects is that they're in control. They're in control. They're the one. The ball is in their court, and they feel like it has always been. Okay, they feel like it has always been in their court. With the Seven of Pentacles, it seems like patience is going to be key. Are they going to come back? Ooh. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Patience is key. Like, they're just... I feel like this has to do with the alchemy though, because patience is key. Like, they want to see the fruits of their labor. Like, they're not doing this in vain. The Two of Swords talks about, for me, is broken communication or no communication at all. And one of the light aspects is that perhaps not being in communication with you is one of the best things that they're doing for themselves, because it is allowing them to get in control of their own emotions, to get in control of their divine masculine, and just get shit done, basically. And I got the Magician again. Okay, and so Temperance being reversed, it seems like something was out of balance here. Okay, something was out of balance, and they still perhaps may be trying to identify what it is or what it was. And when I asked, are they gonna come back, I got the Six of Pentacles reversed, and then again I got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like even if they come back, they're not gonna feel like it's gonna be worth it. They may think about it, but I'm seeing a circle. So this could mean cycles or a never-ending thing back and forth. So they may feel like it's not going to be worth it. And they may believe that they need to protect their time, their energy, their resources in order to keep doing this alchemy thing. Like they're going to prioritize themselves. They're not going to be choosing the connection. Three of Pentacles. Like lack of cooperation. Like they believe it's not worth a try again. But they're still patiently waiting. They're still patiently waiting for something to change, or for the right time. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like divine timing is at play here because they're doing so good. Oh God, because they're doing so good, they're happy. Like they believe in second chances. They believe in second chances. They believe people can change. They believe like people can learn from their mistakes if they're aware of them. And perhaps they may even give you that second chance, but they're gonna see like you're not worthy of a second chance because you didn't change. You didn't learn, you didn't become aware. So I'm gonna choose myself instead and stop and stop. You know what I mean? That's kind of like where I'm getting. I do feel like the majority of you, this is the case where they feel like this about you. But I would say like, I'm seeing the number 2. So two quarters of you I'm seeing 2 and 4. So perhaps if the number 24 is important for you, if this is your age, their number, your number, if number 24 means something for you, then this doesn't apply. This is kind of like, this is you, okay? But if it doesn't resonate, and please do not make it resonate, then this is for them. So what else? What else do they feel? Oh God. The Fool, they're not going to be fooled anymore. The Two of Cups, the Chariot. I feel like they're moving into a much more balanced approach in their relationships, in their connections. Like they feel a lot better without you. And they're definitely chasing their dreams. They're definitely finding their way. They're definitely moving with a lot more confidence, with a lot more will, with a lot more direction, I feel like, rather than just being scattered in that energy of not knowing what to do with this. And I feel like they're going to keep their word. They're going to keep their boundaries. They're going to keep their motives and like the reasons why they did what they did. They're gonna keep what they're doing. Like they're not gonna stop just because something happened between you two and communication got broken, or you got blocked, or you're not talking anymore, you know what I mean? They feel so much better. They do feel better. Okay. So, what is the advice for group number 3? What is the advice for group number 3? What is the advice for group number 3? Baby steps. Okay. I'm hearing trust is meant to be earned, not meant to be lent or given. So perhaps you broke their trust. They don't trust you. And that's where you're at right now. So baby steps is talks about you're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. I feel like this is not the deck that I should be using for you guys. Sorry. I'm going to use the Monology one. Okay. So, what's the advice for group number 3? Okay, what do you need to release? Bottom card is surrender to the divine. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that the situation has peaked. For better or worse, it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. So additional meanings for this card is say sorry to someone. Releasing the emotional baggage is recommended now. Soon you will see what lies ahead. So the teaching of this card is, at the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase. So hunker down and start the regeneration process. So definitely some food for thought in your case. But I also want to shuffle something for the other people with a 24 kind of connection, because I do feel called for that. Okay. I'm feeling called to use the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. What is the other? Oh, okay, there we go. Which justice is coming. Ooh. Okay. So this is for the other people with the 24 kind of link. Okay. 27. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones.